I'm joined today by Summer Greene, who along with her partner Pam has been the owner of a golf course in North Carolina for just over a year. Summer, thank you for speaking to us. And please tell us more about this incredible story, not just of a golf course saved, but of an unexpected new career for you.
Well, short story, my partner and I moved to Weaverville, North Carolina several years ago to retire. I've been a passionate golfer all of my life, and we wanted a view. So we sought out communities that had golf courses with great views, and we came upon Reems Creek Golf Club. We purchased our home. We spent several months renovating and then finally moved in, only to find out 1 week later that the owner, which was a large corporation, Warrior Golf, had filed for bankruptcy. Being in real estate all of those years, we recognized that had the golf course fallen into the hands of a developer, our home value, as the surrounding two other homes here, would have really taken a big hit. Short story, we ended up buying the golf course out of bankruptcy and getting ourselves out of retirement.
What was the scale of the challenge you faced when you first took on the golf course?
Well, the course was in miserable condition. Warrior had taken every penny out of it. They'd owned it for 12 years and really drove it into the ground. All of the maintenance equipment had an average age of about 20 years. The clubhouse had not been touched in over 30 years. There were sinkholes, there were drainage issues. Their reputation was miserable. There were over 60 bunkers that were all full of water, no drainage, rocks. So it was a rather daunting task. Fortunately, Pam and I knew enough to know what we didn't know. We had a really dynamic and still have an energetic young groundskeeper superintendent. We gave him all of the tools he needed and sought out some guidance. We hit the ground running. We closed on the course December 31st. January 2nd, we had all of the equipment, cement drain boxes, everything here. Although we had a significantly large sinkhole right behind our home, Pam told everybody that would be the last sinkhole to be repaired, because if this golf course thing did not work out, that's where you'd be finding my body. So we made sure that that was the very first sinkhole that we had taken care of. Several months later, the sinkholes, the drainage issues were somewhat under control. We took out 35 bunkers, made them grass bunkers. That'll be this year or next year's project for the bunkers.
What's been the most challenging part of the transformation?
Well, we closed on the golf course December 31st of 2019. There were rumors or talk of this COVID thing out there. I don't think any of us really understood the challenges that once COVID had gone full blown, what that would have. We ended up closing the golf course for 2 full months. While other of our competitors were open, we felt it was prudent to close. The silver lining there was it gave us an opportunity to do many of our renovations without interference from the public. So that was the biggest challenge, working through COVID, and then surprises of like when we got some of the drainage issues taken care of, that created down the line additional drainage issues, because now we had the water flowing so well that it caused the disintegration of pipes further down the fairways. I finally stopped answering my texts because every time I'd answer a text, it was another $1,000. So I figured if I didn't answer it, I wouldn't have to pay for it.
And as well as all the physical work you've done to the course, you've also had to do a bit of reputation management, because the club wasn't known as the most friendly place, was it? How have you kind of improved things to make it a more welcoming place?
Well, Pam and I did have the advantage of being 40 years in real estate. So we had a lot of customer service and sales behind us. We reached out to everybody. We were constant communicators to the 200 surrounding homes here, who are none of which are legally obligated to the golf course. We always greeted people. We shared with people what our visions were. We would send out videos of the work that was being done. We knew people by their names. We fired everybody but one person of the existing staff. We did away with volunteers. We wanted everybody to be a stakeholder and committed. We reached out to, we knew we wanted a female director of golf. And we found somebody who was dynamic. She is LPGA, PGA certified. She was the LPGA National Teacher of the Year. Her name is Diane McKeffey. We made sure that everybody knew that this course was a woman-friendly course. The women had been treated miserably. We relocated a lot of our tee boxes to make it friendly to the higher handicap, being in a mountain course. And it really is about understanding our guests. We don't have golfers, we have guests. We changed our tee times to be paced 15 minutes apart so that a beginner golfer would feel just as comfortable as an advanced golfer. I'm real proud to tell you that on January 1st of 2020, or 1 day of ownership, we had 0 members. We finished the year with 117 full golf members and 104 social members, which gave us a really good base to build upon.
Summer, thanks so much for talking to Syngenta Golf, and all the best at Reems Creek.
Thank you, and thank you to Syngenta for everything you do for us. We appreciate you.